join me in welcoming visionary leader, founder of Great Place to Work Institute India, and now co-founder and CEO of Great Manager Institute, Mr. Prasenjit Bhattacharya. With over 3 decades of experience in leadership and organizational culture, Prasenjit pioneered the Great Place to Work movement in India, setting a global standard for workplace excellence. Today, he leads Great Manager Institute with a mission to build better managers. We would like to hear a few words from him about his inspiration in making Ganga Behti Ho Kyun.
Okay, so how many of us are from Assam? Any Assamese in the house? Please shout out. Give me a shout. Ooh. Okay, welcome. And you must be wondering, why am I here to sit and talk about Bhupen Hazarika? I'm not qualified to talk about Bhupen Hazarika. I was a school child in the early 80s when Dr. Bhupen Hazarika was the chief guest, invited by my father, who used to work for a public sector called Hindustan Paper Corporation in a place called Jagi Road. And the high point of Dr. Bhupen Hazarika's performance was that in the night after the event, he would come home for dinner with 4 others. So there are 5 people. My mother is 18 years younger to Dr. Bhupen Hazarika, very much in love with Dr. Hazarika like every one of us, and was preparing for 3 days. At the appointed time, Dr. Bhupen Hazarika, or Bhupenda as we call him, Bhupenda, came, except instead of 5 people, there were 15 in his entourage. And the dining table at our home could only have 6 chairs, and Bhupenda said in Assamese, "Don't worry, we'll push back the furniture, and we'll all sit on the floor, and we'll eat." That was half the problem solved. Our neighbors, the Rathis on one side, and we had a South Indian family on the other side. They said, "We'll cook food, but that will be vegetarian." So they cooked extra vegetarian food, and our own kitchen we had non-vegetarian. 1 hour passed with jokes, with music. We never noticed, all of us with Bhupenda on the floor. And many years later, when I read in a book that when Bhupenda was in Kolkata and he used to buy fish, and I used to go to buy fish, he was never charged a penny by the people who used to sell him or give him the fish. I realized that he is no ordinary person. How many of us, and howsoever great a performer you are, will get free fish in Kolkata in the fish market? And Bhupenda's ability to connect with people is what we observe again and again. When I started my company, Great Manager Institute, we realized that connect is the foundation of being a great leader. I wish I could somehow bring in some similarities with Bhupen Hazarika. I can't. Bhupenda went to Cotton College. I also went to Cotton College. I was the batchmate of the current chief minister. Both of us are from the new hostel. Bhupenda also went to Vishwa Bharati, to Banaras Hindu University, to Columbia University. I never went to all of those places. What I can, however, say with confidence is that, okay, before that, how many Bengalis in the house? Can you give a big shout out if you are a Bengali? Okay, so before Bhupenda, we had literary sensations, and we had artists like Jyoti Prasad Agarwal, Vishnu Rabha, Fani Horma from Assam. Amazing people, but I bet you, those of you who are not from Assam may not have heard some of those names. And the reason why Bhupenda is known all over the world, there is only one word for that reason. It's Kolkata. Thank you for all the love that the Bengalis have shown. Can you give a big round of applause for all the Bengalis in Kolkata and everywhere else in the world? When I landed up in Kolkata from Assam, and I didn't know a word of Bengali, and I used to be asked questions like, "Ki Moshai Bhattacharya apnar naam Bangla jane na?" And my answer would be, "Bhupen Hazarika saved my life so many times." I would simply say, "Ami ek jajabor, Prithivi amake apon koreche, bhulechi nijer ghor." And people would nod at each other and they will say, "Acha, Prabasi Bangali." the love that I got in Bengal, I fell in love, got married to somebody. I was maybe 20, 30 years behind Bhupen Hazarika, but I was following him all the time. While we were debating if Bhupen Hazarika belongs to Assam or to Bengal, Bhupen Hazarika was 2-3 steps ahead of us. He came to Mumbai, and he became so well known thanks to Mumbai. Amchi Mumbai. How many Mumbaikars in the house? Please give us a shout. This is the only city who can not only give you name and fame, who can also help you to create wealth, which enables us to make something like this possible. And Bhupenda, thank you so much for coming out, being here with us, being a Mumbaiker. And I didn't realize as I was growing up how much of influence Bhupenda had. I mean, I used to think that I'm singing a song because I love it. But in the middle of the song, Bhupenda will introduce lines like, Anore hun lukaboloi pitai shikha nidile, homajor dhon san kariboloi mae shikha nidile, mitha telot bih haniboloi bih bhoraboloi gurue shikha nidile, kuberor upu noholu, diboloike gohana, tumar karone ani dim, tumar jonne aini niye asbo, pahar bogai moina. This is what we have all done. All of us who have come from the Northeast, from Bengal, from Assam, we are in search of the proverbial moina for which we have come to Mumbai, but all of us have been influenced by Bhupen Hazarika at some point in time or the other. Today, after I have crossed 55 years of age, when somebody said, why did you start Great Manager Institute? My answer is very simple. Bhupenda, when he came back to India, he composed a song, Sagor Shongobe, Koto je Satur Katachi Ami, Tao to Hoini Klanto, Tothapi Monor Mur Prokhanto Hagoror, Urni Mala Khanto Hagor Hongomo. इस संगम में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. Thank you so much for being here and encouraging us.